Let's get this going, shall we? Gonna need an audio check at some point. I'm sure
hello.
someone in the chat will fill this in. Anyway, let's jump away to this. I can't tell because last night. I'll do the intro in a sec. Last night, okay, it's sunny. Yeah, as we loaded in, it was very foggy sort of looking. You couldn't tell whether it was the weather or not, but the sun's out, the sky's clear, and never fear, me and Gary are here. There you go, the rhyme. And you didn't know it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fair Play Racing League on a Thursday night. I am your host, as always, David Longface. Joining me tonight, the familiar voice of...
Hello, it's me again. Hillside. Hello.
Yeah, deja vu. Role reversal from last night when we tackled the tier 3s, or probably more aptly saying the tier 3s tackled themselves.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
I just got over that laugh.
Ah well, it is what it is. So, of course, we are at Baku this week. This is the second race out of 4, as Splitter Flipper deciding to take the first place, the man to get out on track. And, well, Gary, while we're... sorry for the noise. While we're waiting for Splitter Flipper to start his lap, how about we start off the stream strong with a little bit of ASMR? So quite quiet, Gary, quite quiet. That was pathetically quiet. Fuck's sake.
What?
I don't know if anyone picked that up. That was me opening a bottle of Budweiser.
Oh. Oh, Yorkie's put another silver face stream. Is that our commentary to your own name?
I am not having that because Gary's name is first.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound right if it goes face silver.
Well, it's going to be Lolboy, isn't it?
Oh, it's close to Del Boy. If we go off the only horses reference with my name. David Boy.
Underrated sitcom, Only Fools and Horses.
Scotsman put, we heard that bud being open.
Well, that is the most important thing. And, of course, Splitter Flipper now on his first lap. He's just going through the treacherous castle section for the first time tonight of hopefully, well, around 30, I'd have thought. 30, 35 maybe? Either way.
They're asking for the lap times, David, and the Delta thing.
It's almost like I was wholly unprepared for this. There you go, I've even hidden the HUD, sort of, the buttons. I don't need the buttons.
You don't need any buttons.
Yeah. Ads in the chat is the person calling out for those lap times. Little Fraud is looking out at his competitors. Splitter Flipper, first man over the line. So only a 141.1. We expect a little bit faster so far. We've got Libs coming up to the line now. What's he going to do? It's a 141.4. So maybe starting out not quite as fast as we expected. Where's Millsy?
Millsy is
coming up castle.
Yeah, I remember the fastest lap times the tier 3s did last night was a 39.7. U3.
Yeah, Libs.
As
Libs.
He's
binned it at turn 3. Let's.
Who's going to be the unlucky sod that's going to get knocked out because of that car?
There he is. Well, it's a 141.4, so I wouldn't say that's a time that can't be beaten by everyone in the lobby. At least I think. No disrespect there, Lives. Obviously, unfortunate on your DNF. That's a bit more like it from Millsy, though. It's a 140.5 from the Haas driver. And, well, it's mixed fortunes in the Haas garage, shall we say, at the moment.
Yeah, one's on top and the other one's out. Scotsman's also mentioned that Raza Gamer, the Man United cheat, Man City cheat,
Yeah, Man City.
is
Get it right.
Man City cheat is representing Alpine on his own tonight.
Yeah, so 18 drivers in total. We are waiting on one to join through Quali. And that is VLX. VLX should send you a message when he's ready to go. Gary, at least I hope. At least I hope he will. Yeah, not much going on at the moment. We've got Rob Kelly, who is on a lap. He's in sector 2 at the moment, set a 35 second for the first sector. And now we're going to watch him go out the castle, see if he can keep his bottle. He does. He's very tentative into there. Comes around the right-hander in third gear. Opts for the traction more than the risky getaway, and he has got away, and now into the hard braking zone. Really need to spot your braking zone there. Very easy to miss it and go into the car in front of you and take him out of the race, whilst taking off your front wing and damaging your rear wing. Not that I'm speaking from experience. Another set of tricky corners, those two there, especially if you're on a pad, Gary.
Yes, as I figured out in my team today, how many times I've put it into that wall on that fast jinking left to right.
Yeah, and Rob Kelly has gone across the line. He's done a 140.8, which is not bad. It's not bad. We take that. I think it's gonna be the next one up is it's Jock. No, it's not Jock. Is it Splitter Flipper going for another lap? No. He's coming in. Interestingly, he was a 10th and a half up through sector 2. Oh, Ermine. What's he done?
Hey? Hey? How's it? Oh, he spun on the X coming out of the pit lane.
Oh,
he spun it. Already the AlphaTauris are in the mud.
Yeah. Start as you mean to go on, lads. Let's have a look. We've got Colin, who's just started his lap, but we'll hop back to the Williams. Was it? Is it a Williams of ads? Coming down the start-finish straight. He is on an out lap at the moment, so we...
That lads is coming through the final straight now.
Is he on a lap?
Yes, he is.
Bloody hell, he's on a lap! Can he get faster than Raza? He's had a poor start, and yes, he does. He's up into P3 at the moment.
He is such a lie. He's telling me all day today that he's off the pace, and he's a second and a half off Monkey, and he's just pulled that time out of his butt
Yeah,
pocket.
he did say half a second off Monkey, but at the same time, 0.02 slower than Rob Kelly in P2, so pretty tight there between Rob and Ads. At the start of qualifying, who have we got? We've got Rob Kelly coming into the pits, presumably, as the Ferraris look to start their lap. And there's a Red Bull coming down. It's not Drecker, it's Lizard King, who has invalidated. Oh. Colin won't let us down. Colin never lets us down. Oh, what's Razza done? Wait, what? Gary, am I an idiot? Gary?
What? Why
Did
an
I
idiot?
just... Who? Did someone just retire from the session?
No.
What happened?
They're seeing things. I don't know. I didn't see anything come up.
Jesus Christ. Maybe I need a lie down. Oh look, it's the retirement fraud. That is Jensen. He's back again. Gary, why does he keep coming back? That's why. Because he and his teammate have just put themselves P2 and 3. Jensen doing it on a set of mediums. A 140.5. Marginally ahead of Millsy. Meanwhile, Ads has been the first person of the day to get into the 139s. Magyu's not far behind him. So, 5 more cars yet to settle that. Apparently Livs would rather not talk about his DNF. So let's not talk about the fact that Livs DNF'd into turn 3. Shall we, Gary? Let's not talk about that.
What shall we not talk about?
Pay attention, Gary.
I was being sarcastic there. I was like, what do you mean? What are we not supposed to talk about? Like, keep bringing it up.
Well, it was just that section of the track that you saw Splitter Flipper go through, where Livs decided to make out with the wall on the streets of the capital of Azerbaijan.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Sorry, Livs. I'll stop now. Who we got? We've got the Rari of Dynamo Dan about to come through his sector 2 split, and it's a 116.8, and just a long straight to go, and well, the only way to lose time here is having to lift through those corners, or probably more likely you're running a slightly higher rear wing. Watch him come across the line now. It is a 140.997 from Dynamo Dan.
I found out what happened to Vaza. He left the session, so his car jumped back into the pits.
Fantastic. Are you going to get back
what you
in the
saw.
session?
He's back in the session already.
I'm very glad.
But that's what you saw, David.
I'm very glad.
You weren't seeing things. You weren't seeing things. You were okay, David.
Maybe I was. I don't know. Who will ever know? One thing is for certain.
Depo's fast.
Drepo is fast. He is not just putting a marker down. He's making a statement as he goes into P1 by just under 2 temps. Lizard King into the pits. He's had enough of those mediums. Looks like the only person who's going to qualify on those mediums from Q1 is
the old man Jensen.
Yeah, FPRL Jensen. How many people do you reckon, if I keep saying FPRL before their name, how many people do you reckon actually consider changing their gamer tags? Probably not so much the people with
FPRL already.
Jensen doesn't want to attach a label to his name. Well, that's because you're always in our hearts, Jensen. You're always.
Wasn't it used to be EURL Jensen? I swear, when he joined in the 5-upper championship, it was EURL.
Yes, it was. But we don't talk about that league because that league is naughty.
Oh dear. Okay, so County's not happy with me. I was given some false information, Groundsy, by Brookie Min. He told me your name was Harvey, not Harry.
Up the Harvey.
So blame him.
Harvey. The yellows
it's his
are out
fault.
In
He told
3.
me the message. He told me to message you.
Oh, fair enough. Looks like Drepo comes into pits, and we're seeing a few do the thing.
Only one.
What are we doing?
There's only one new person tonight, and that's that BRT Jack, who's about to start his first qualifying lap in FPRL.
Yeah.
And
Not
the
got
wins.
time on the board yet. It's, well, he's pretty much got one chance. I think. Well, it's going to be tight at the bottom. We're still going to lose 2 people as it is, I think, or is it 1? It depends if they can beat Livs' time.
It will be 2 people, and then obviously Libs will go with them because he crashed out. I keep putting everybody's gamer tag with FPRL.
Yeah, Monkey's got the right idea.
So what would yours be? FPRL David Oldface? That's a fucking mouthful to say.
No, it would clearly be FPRL Lolface, wouldn't it? Everyone
But we
knows
still
I'm
call you-
David.
Yeah, we still just you might as well just change the game tag to David.
I'm pretty sure that's taken, as Razagamer has he's left the session again. Let's be brutally honest about it. He's not having a good evening thus far. He's right on the edge, and I guarantee he was probably on a lap at the time.
Then he got 1 invite left, and then I can't invite him back again.
Yeah. So let's pray for Razagamer. Can we get some pray for Razagamers in the chat? No, actually, don't do that. He supports Man City. Anyway, BRT Jack coming to the end of his lap. The yellow flags are out. That is an Alfa Romeo in front. Gets out of the way. That is, of course, collateral ads. He is in P10. Probably doesn't have to go again. So he might well have pulled out his lap. BRT Jack only with a 41.8.
Out.
Out of Q1. That's not the ideal start to FPRL.
Laser King's 1.8 seconds up.
Yeah, so if he carries on, he'll be safe. He's got a... well, he's just got to hold his foot to the floor now. As Ellisoff has retired, he is safe. And I think Razagamer, as Lizard King goes P3. Oh, there you go, Razagamer demoted to P16. Ellisoff is through.
BRT Jack has retired on track.
Well, it's the end of the session, who cares?
Not caused any more problems.
No,
Probably get a warning for it.
probably. Not ideal, though. Cadders in the chat. It's Cadders. Everyone is Cadders. Everyone say hello to Cadders. He's a ledge. Absolutely.
Disgraceful. He's Monkey Boy's friend, but he said he watches every Thursday stream. But he won't watch Monkey stream. Monkey races on a Friday now, you fraud.
Yeah, but
Supposed to be supporting Monkey.
normal people go out and drink on a Friday. Ooh, Felicity King.
Calm it down.
On his in-lap. Very nearly put himself out of qualifying.
That would be funny. There's a 1:39.8 and then he's out the quali.
Yeah. Hits that braking zone okay. If he's a smart man, he puts it on the pause menu until halfway down the straight, to be honest.
He might as well just keep going across the line so we'd have to watch the car pull in, but he's probably going to pull in.
Very close to the inside wall there, the first part of that chicane. But here he is, Wizard. Manages to not bin it.
Oh, not in the pits. Keep going. What? That's how you enter pit in style. That's how you enter pit in style.
Yeah. That is well, the game didn't like that very much, shall we say. Oh, Lizard King, you could have retired. Oh,
that was the good old saying. It was a good old saying, like a boss.
Oh dear. Ah,
Actually, two people made it through, by the way, David.
two people
Mediums.
made it through.
Yeah, Ellis
Ellis
off.
off. You did.
And that the only reason was because Razor Gamer couldn't beat her time, well, their time. He's left the session again.
But Ellis off's time is slower than Liv's.
Yeah, but they're not out of the session. It'll put him 15th because he's out.
That's stupid. This game, I don't understand this game.
Livs would still they would already be through.
Why is one person going out when they actually managed to do the session?
Damn you, EA! Sort out your shit.
I don't get it. Maybe it's the Thursday brain cloud that descends on everyone. Razor Gamer has joined once again. He's got one more invite, and then he will get no more.
Of course you think it's fair, El. Of course you think it's fair, because you're in.
Fair enough. Please tell me something's going to happen at the start of the session. Honestly, right at the moment, Gary, I could actually just put my head down and probably fall asleep.
You're not the only one. Clattelax decides that he doesn't want to stay in the pit lane lines. Comes completely missing his breaking point coming out of the pit.
Fantastic. Fortunately, qualifying it's only a warning.
I could do the same thing, David. I could literally fall asleep right now.
It wouldn't be a very exciting stream from that point, to be completely honest.
Rousey, who's got the host advantage? The Sol Williams of ads. Host advantage tonight.
Yeah, has been the host thus far. He's not put a foot wrong, to be fair.
I can say host advantage probably won't be the... If you're not starting on pole, probably be the worst thing to have, as we found out with Rocco last night.
Yeah, it didn't go particularly well through turn 2, was it?
Two restarts, he ended up at that corner backwards.
Yeah, that was not ideal. However, Locker did recover, got himself a 5th place and earned himself driver of the day, which I think is very commendable, given his shit start to the season. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that.
Also, I've noticed that Collateral Ads has finally, round 4, made it out of Q1 for the first time.
Yeah, not bad going. Eventually.
Same with Colin, so I forgot about Colin as well.
Yeah, so both as Colin has pointed out, both Alfa Romeos getting out of Q1 for the first time. Presumably both together and just individually as well. I don't know.
Well, they're in the party together.
Oh, are they? Oh, Ads and Colin sitting.
They're with
party.
Jaff Master as well.
Up the Jaff. We love a bit of Jaff. We don't mind Colin either. Colin's alright. Ads, could give or take.
He joins us back and actually hangs out with us again. To be fair, he's been in Germany. He's been in Berlin for the couple of days.
Yeah. So not had the most amount of time to practice, but hasn't mattered too much. Like I said, got himself out of Q1.
Colin pointed out that he made it to Q3 in Australia.
Colin?
Yeah, saying I made Q3 in Aussie. Nigel Piggle is saying Pink Alpine is back.
Okay. Well, thank you for that newsflash, Piggle. Let's hear from all the people that give a fuck right about now. Was that complete silence? I think it was.
You
And I
muted
knew
me, you
Gary would
bastard.
talk, so I muted him.
You bastard, I knew you were
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, Piggle gets himself a timeout.
David Hush from... Oh. That's poking the bear.
Yeah.
Has Jensen had an issue? I think Jensen's gone down this... Quite a lad's going fastest with 140.5.
I mean, it's not rocket speed, is it? I suspect he's
Oh,
probably...
never mind.
never mind.
600 seconds. The 10 minutes you've timed him out for.
Well, yeah, that's how long the times out are.
Oh, I thought he got
Twitch.
longer and longer the more you time somebody out.
Oh, no, 600 is the standard.
You've done it for an entire stream. Peace and quiet.
Yeah. Can we also appreciate the fact that what he said didn't make any fucking sense as well? Gender misogynistic. Well, misogynistic is against a specific gender
There we go.
rather than all of them. So, yeah, good job, Pickle. You absolute tosser.
Yeah, you know when you got David and Light. Yeah, shit on Piggle. That's all we're gonna say. Shit on Piggle.
Yeah. Good luck from Drepo once again. He's got himself into the early 140s. I'm sure that was probably on a used set of tyres, which is something. Certainly something indeed. Do you wanna take the reins for a bit, Gary?
Yeah, I'm on board with Lizard King right now. Watching him as he goes through the start of Sector 2 and making his way into the castle section. The dreaded section where we saw last night a few drivers leaving their break-ins a little bit too late, possibly. Completely missing his braking and then missing the I am stupid Leclerc corner. But Lizard King has made his way through nice and clean, a little bit hesitant through there. Oh, he's in neutral. It's like Lizard King's having some issues with his gearbox. Nope, he's got it working. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe he wasn't happy with his lap. But Mag User's gone past him, so we go on board with Mag User. He locks his brake into turn 15. And now we're going to go through turn 16, the final point in Sector 2. Ellis off has left the session. I'll invite them back in a second. We watch Mag User through the tinking left and right. And now it's all the way down the start line to the finish. Where is Mag User? I think our championship leader as of right now has a 140.3 and is. But anyway, Jensen just decides to pop up with a 139.5. Fucking fraud. I don't know where David is, but I'll continue talking, which I'm very good at. Just talking shit. Henkers. Now making his way through the final sector in the beautiful Ferrari. Hopefully Henkers can keep his good run of form going. He's had a good start to the season as he goes a 140.4. That's 10th away from second as he misses breaking into turn 1 slightly. Just misses the wall. Millsy's going through on his lap. Owen's still in the pits. I think that's everybody done all that so far. I'm going to quickly now invite L back.
Yeah, and there you go. There's the new LP for everyone that was interested in seeing it. Has um, now been revealed. It looks the same as last year, same as every other bloody car. Moving on.
Oh, it's got. Apparently, Francis said there is a pink one as well. So you know what they did last year, David? At the start of the season, they ran that pink livery. Maybe
Yeah.
they are going to do the same thing.
Yep. Well, guess what? They've not put the picture of the pink one up on their Facebook. So
Maybe they're not gonna. Maybe it's a little surprise one. They're gonna drop.
it would have been on
like
their
lemon
live stream. Oh well, who cares? I don't. It's only helping.
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. All the car of it on the road now. Now we can just focus on the pre-season testing at the end of the month.
Yeah.
The Red Bull will probably be going around in a camouflage car.
They're doing it in they're doing it in Bahrain, aren't they? Pre-season testing.
Is it not Spain?
Oh, Henkers! What was that?
What's happened? Is he taking someone with him?
No, he's just sort of.
Oh dear.
I mean, that was something special. So he took the left-hander of this kink here that Ads is going through, and there's a little bit of wall sticking out on the left-hand side, and he sort of just drove into it. Henkers, what are you doing?
Oh, I've just watched it back on the stream because I'm a good solid 20 seconds behind, and I've just watched him. I didn't even know that wall was there.
No, nor did I. Ads, however, has gone P2. He's done a 39.605, so 14 thousandths of a second behind FPRL Jensen.
You said it the way I say it.
Yeah. If he doesn't want it in front of his real name, we can put it in front of his fake FPRL name.
Henkers in chat. Well, nobody saw that.
Yeah, nobody saw that, Henkers. Don't worry, it definitely wasn't up on screen.
Funny, Jensen. I hear that one more time. What are you gonna do, Jensen? Huh? Hold us to ransom? You're gonna quit again?
He's gonna threaten to retire again.
You're gonna retire again?
That's mean.
We don't need you.
Wow, Gary.
I'm joking. Calm down. He knows what I mean. It won't be a surprise,
Jensen, we like you a lot. We shared the comms box just a few weeks ago, and that was honestly magical. I really enjoyed that.
Not answered it.
Much more than I'm enjoying tonight, by the way. So there you go. Have that for you.
Oi!
You're right, Gary.
I'm here on a favour, you prick.
Yeah.
You did me a favour last
you're
night.
paying me back for last time.
The first time I've laughed at one of your jokes, lads.
Yeah. Well, it must have been one of mine because Gary's jokes.
No, I'm not funny.
Yeah. But you'll be the first one to tell us. No, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, who is on a lap? It's Colin. Colin's on a lap. And he is coming round.
Hey, Jensen did retire.
Hey!
Hey! We're going to retire.
I think he's pretty safe, to be fair, in P1. A man who isn't safe at the moment, though, is Colin as he comes down the start-finish straight, opens the rear wing, DRS activated, now straight to the line. It's a 140 flat, and that puts him in P3 at the moment.
Does put his teammate in a little bit of trouble.
I mean, he knew he had to come out again anyway, but I reckon there's a few drivers here that probably shouldn't have retired. Millsy down in P8 and Rob Kelly down in P7. They're in trouble, aren't they, Gary?
Yeah. premature retiration, I would say, if that's a word.
Retire. It is definitely not a word, by the way.
Just,
As
just.
Splitter Flipper has gone P4.
I'm looking here. If Ads can gain a 10th on this lap, Battle Ads, he can get through and knock Henkers out. Just needs to find a 10th on his lap.
Yeah. And, well, he's still on his outlap at the moment. So let's find someone who is on a lap, and that is not Jock. I think he's having to go again. Dynamo Dan has just started his flying lap. Mag user and Drepo also just starting theirs.
Dynamo Dan, 10th up. Not enough to get him through.
Yeah, so at the moment, probably looking at a cut-off. You probably, well, so Drepo is going to improve on that 40.3, I'd have thought. So I'm going to say the cut-off is going to be probably Colin's lap. You're slower than Colin, then you're risking out. But we move on as Dynamo Dan looking to get out of Q2. Coming through the last couple of sort of corners, BRT Jack has left the sesh. And Dynamo Dan opens his rear wing to the line. It's not good enough for Dynamo Dan. He is out in Q2, joins his teammate who made out with a wall. There's Maguser.
Jeppo's invalidated.
Oh, Drepo's in trouble. Is he? No, he's not. He'll
be fine. But Lads is 2 tenths up on his lap time, so at the moment he's going to be through. He's going to be joining Bowen.
Yeah, Jock getting a really nice slipstream there from his teammate, and that does put him up into P6. Collateral Ads is 3 and a bit tenths up. What can he do? That is P8. Collateral Ads gets through to Q3. And there you have it. That's your top 10.
Mangy's character thing just caught me so off guard.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, losing out in Q2 then, it's going to be Lizard King who dumped. Dynamo Dan couldn't get a massive improvement on the board. Millsy in the Haas goes out with a 140.4 and Henkers had the joint time with Rob Kelly.
Yeah, miles in front there he was, Rob Kelly. That's very harsh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I guess Henker would prefer to be fully out of this session.
Yeah. At least we've got 10 for Q3 though. Tell you what I'm seeing a lack of, Gary.
Your prediction? Or is it this? Oh, I was about to fucking
I'll beat
say.
you to it. Oh dear. I can't be bothered to do a prediction tonight. Sod that.
It's mine. I'll just get my own then. Which I'm now going to go and collect because I haven't got it.
What? What are you on about?
I haven't made a drink. I've given myself a drink and I haven't made it.
Good job. So, let's pull some names out of my hat. And that's 2. We're going for 3. And a 4 is that person. And number 5. I can't see chat right now, otherwise I'd ask for a number 1 to 10. Who are we saying? Who are we saying? Who are we saying? Oh, it's so hard to decide. Let's go. Let's go for this person. And there you go. Just about 10 minutes left. And the poll for poll is live. Hooray! I've remembered to do it this week. I really wish Gary would hurry up. So yes, ladies and gents, the poll for poll is live. And we've had 3 votes so far. They are starting to come in. 2 for Drepo and 1 for ads, as it is. Jake wants to know who got in the 39 5s in Q2. I believe that was Jensen and Drepo. Was it Splitter Flipper? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Welcome back, Pickle. From the timeout in the corner. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Are we talking about Nigel here?
Yeah. Well, at least you are talking about Nigel, because I have to disappear. Who do you want to commentate on, Gary?
Sorry, I'm looking at Jake. 39.5 was Jensen. Let's see who's on the lap. Who's at the front? Trying to figure out who's at the front. That is Magus, isn't it? Can't tell if he's actually on the lap because I ain't got all my stuff on. Magus, let's down board with Magus.
Righto, let's diddly do it. And let's diddly ban that person. Thank you, Gary. You beat me to it.
You did it in front of me because of Nigel. Let's see how Magus used to take the final corners. Very close to the outside wall. And he's got a Williams behind him. I think that's ads giving him a toe. Jensen go. Magus a 139.8 and ads a 145.5. So, could we see a 138 in this session? Maybe. Bob Carrier 140.2, Jock 140.6. And Cattle Ads goes to 140.9. Okay, and Eris of does a 139.7. Jensen immediately beats that 139.5. Jeffo is about to start his time lapse, so we're going to stay on board with him. He makes his way along. Turn 1, nice and tidy. This is the man that would have gone pole in the last session, but unfortunately invalidated his lap, and now he's got a bit of traffic of Jensen in front of him. I've just had my batteries about to die flash up in front of me. Shit on the rechargeable batteries as usual. He gets a little bit of a wobble on the exit, a bit of oversteer. It's a 34.9 in the first sector and it's purple, so can he hold on to this? Can he make it purple across the boards? And that inside right as much as he can. Nice and tidy through the castle section. Keeps it within the white lines on the exit. Now that Aston Martin gets out the way of Rob Kelly, goes as wide as he can, doesn't miss his braking, as some drivers are known to miss their braking. Through there, hit the wall. It's purple in the middle sector, so Jeppo's on target to get pole here. Can he go faster than his 1:39.3 that he did in Q1?
Sod off, by the way, Gary. I heard that. Well, there you go. I'm on 39.4. And Jake, I've just had a drink, Jake. Thank you, kind sir. I believe Gary's controller batteries have died. Yes.
Yeah, they. Did you hear me go? Oh.
Nope.
Oh, fuck's sake! I saw Jeff. I knew he hit them.
Is back in.
I knew he saw Jeffo hit the back of Maggie's as my controller died again. I went, oh.
Yeah, let's see if.
Colin hasn't made his way out, so Colin obviously only has one set of tyres.
Yeah, so one man that is out again, pretty early. Split the flipper. Yeah, so him and Colin are only going to do a one-timed run.
While we're free, Jake, are you free Sunday?
Oh dear.
I'm on my own because Locker's on tomorrow night, isn't he? And Switters have validated his outlet.
Yeah. So Gary, before I forget, in the members' lounge, I have added someone. VLX. A little bit further up, 2048. That is the guy who was going to be late for quali. I haven't heard from him yet, but he's not got long, so just keep your ears out if he posts something in members chat. So yeah, Jake asks if I use manual gears. I can use manual gears. However, I only use manual gears when I do medium traction. Otherwise, you just piston away time. Gary, who is still having issues with his controller batteries, I assume.
No. I am looking for the message and I can't find it, but I'm sure they'll message me.
At VLXCKY.
Oh, Blackie. That's okay, right. If you want to put this up on the stream, David, for a better shot, they've now shown off the pink.
I can't be bothered.
Not pink. I just thought I'd send it to you so you can see it later.
Apparently it's in pink as well, so they've double. They've literally, as much as anyone else, they have not changed their car doubly. So well done, Alpine.
Yeah, it literally is the same pink, just all over.
Yeah, actually, the same as what they ran the first few races of last season.
To be fair, I think the pink, just the solid pink, actually looks better with the black.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it just makes me think of Tracing Point.
I don't think you're the worst comms, Jake. Some tier 2s might think you're the worst commentator. Not me. Not saying any names. Yeah, so just to let you know, I need somebody on a Sunday. I was joking, Jake.
Across the line, 139.6 from that man. Let's have a look at Colin, who's coming out of the castle section now. And there's the yellow flags are out. Colin does indeed go past the Red Bull, and he goes past his
Oh,
front wing with his rear wing. So if I were him, I would turn your ERS off and, well, pray that you can get through.
it's not gone well for Colin there.
Yeah, he's going to get another lap in. Just as Ads is going once again. Colin is about to cross the line. Drepo has now started his final lap. 15 seconds left to go. I don't think anyone else is going to get to the line, but at the moment, at the first run, the first one to come across the line, so Rob Kelly he's out. I say out. He's not going to improve. Ellisoff now coming to the line. Can he do sub 140? He does. He goes P2 provisionally. Great lap there from the AlphaTauri driver. In comes Ads. 4 seconds up. It's going to be a quicken. It's a 139.2 from Ads. And that is provisional pole. Let's jump back and have a look at Split Flipper is not on a hot lap. So let's look at Mag. Up the Mag user. Comes round the final corners. And now it's a straight run to the line. He keep it as straight as possible as he opens his rear wing. Coming down this very long start-finish straight. 1 kilometre long, in fact. And he's only P5. Guess who's behind him? It's that man, it's Jensen. He's 5 tenths up. And there you go. He's the first man in the 38s. Now Collateral Ads across the line doesn't improve. The McLaren into the pits. And Drepo only goes P2. He does improve, but not by enough. Jensen has it. Jensen has it.
I don't know what happened to Colin, but he's 2.1 seconds off his teammate. Don't know if he had another mistake or ran out of battery.
We did only have one run, and we saw him make that mistake earlier on. And, well...
Yorkie's put the thing in. We're tired. Retired. Bet they all wish they went back to retirement, you say. Yeah, can we, sorry Jensen, you're disqualified because we don't allow retired drivers to be on pole, mate. Sorry.
To be fair, if the FIA had that attitude, we wouldn't be watching Fernando Alonso.
Don't worry, we'll see Sebastian Vettel back in a couple of years.
I don't think we'll see Nico back, though.
What, Rosberg? Nah, he's happy to be retired.
Yeah, did you
he's
know,
too busy
Gary, that he beat Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery?
It's the only...
He's not. He's the second driver to do so. Well, he's not the only one. There's another driver that has beaten Lewis Hamilton in
Russell.
equal machinery. Yes. Russell.
Jensen, I am Fernando Alonso.
Apart from
You're
probably
about the same
less
age as
good
him,
looking,
Jensen.
and
You're about the same age as him, Jensen. What I love Nico Rosberg and Button.
The memes are fantastic.
I especially love the one where he's doing the track analysis of Spain. He's like coming into turn 4. I'm having a weird fit. Oh, now I'm back. Now to turn 6 because he thinks back to when he clashes with Hamilton. It's such a funny thing. He laughs about it now.
Yeah. Well, if you don't laugh, you cry, don't you? Of course, a famous low point in that season where sort of the drama really kicked off. Thank God Drive to Survive wasn't around back then.
I think it more kicked off in 2014 when I think Rosberg hit Hamilton in Spain. I think that's when the massive drama started to. I think it all started to happen.
That's what we were talking about, wasn't it?
No, we were talking about Spain. You know, where they
You
both
you
crashed
just
each other
said
out on the
Spain.
first. Yeah, but
What's the other
Spa was
track?
a
Oh,
was a
Spa. You said Spain, you
yeah.
fanny.
Yes, no, Spain was the massive one where they took each
Yes,
other out.
but you said Spain again
Or did
instead
I?
of
Well,
Spa.
it's
Jesus.
pain without the S.
Spain
Me.
without the pain, but with a pa. There you go. That's how you spell Spa.
Damn
I'm
it.
done. Gary, can we call it a night?
Oh, I don't know. If there's more than 3 safety cars, we're calling it a night. We're ending stream early, aren't we, Dave? Calling it a day, hitting the sack.
I don't know. Someone will be getting the sack if he keeps calling me Dave.
David, fuck, I'm doing a quite a lads. He calls you Dave all the time.
Alright, Dave.
What, Dave?
Oh,
Name's
bro-
David.
breaking news. Apparently, Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with dementia. That is very sad. Sad to hear that. Of course, the main character in the best Christmas film of all time.
Not gonna lie you there, David.
Yeah. So let's have a look. While we wait, let's have a look at the football scores, shall we? Of course, the early kickoffs today in the Europa League. Ajax 0, Union Berlin 0. The Union Berlin have a pretty good story, Gary. I don't know if you've heard it at all.
No, I
So
haven't.
Union Berlin, rock bottom just a few years ago. They got bought out by a consortium of fans, and they've made their way back up through the leagues into the into what's it called, the Bundesliga,
Bundesliga.
and now they sit marginally behind Bayern Munich in second place. Tonight they've drawn with Ajax at Ajax, so that's a good result for them. Barcelona, of course, taking on Man United earlier on. That was 2-2. Red Bull Salzburg won Roma 0. Shakhtar 2. Rennes 1. And current half-time scores: Bayer Leverkusen 0, Monaco 1, Juventus 1, Nor. I don't know how to say that. Probably
You know,
Nor.
you know what you
0.
remind me of? Just you remind. Oh, it's oh.
Sevilla 1, PSV Eindhoven 0,
Ellis has just had an issue.
Sporting 0, FC Midtjylland 0. There you go. And that's the
You sound like
sports.
you sound like the final scores bloke on a Saturday.
Yeah. It's almost like I was doing an impression.
Jesus Christ.
And it's been a start. So should we go through the grid, Gary? And when I say we,
You mean
you.
me?
At least
Okay,
the,
okay.
the back nine or the front. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. What's the reverse way we did it last night?
Well, I did the
I
back
don't care.
nine,
Just
and
get
you
on
did.
with it. We're running out of time.
Okay, so in P18 we have Ermine, not so good for the Alpha Taurios getting disqualifying quali for a stupid EA problem, as there's a Red Bull Wizard King facing the wrong way. In P17 on hard is Jack in his first ever FPRL race in the Williams. P16 is the Man United fraud, the Man City fraud, Raza Gamer. In P15, La Libs, who crashed in Q1. P14 is Lizard King, having some issues just getting around the formation lap. P13 is Dynamo Dan in the first of the Ferraris. David will probably be cheering them both on tonight. P12 is Millsy and the other Ferrari of Henkers, who unfortunately did a oopsie in the fast section, hitting a wall. I've never seen it before. Starts at P11.
Alright, I'll get the top 10. You take the back 8, I'll get the top 10, shall I? In record time, so P10 is Colin in the Alfa Romeo. P9, Collateral Ads out qualifying his teammate. So you don't see that very often. Rob Kelly in P8, Jock P7, P6 is Splitter Flipper, P5 is Mag User. I get to slow down a bit now. Ellis off in P4. Ads in P3. And your front row tonight is NVR Drepo behind the poleman FPRL Jensen. So mix the tyres across the board here, Gary, as Lizikin gets disqualified. So the back four on the hards. Dynamo Dan opting for hards. Henker's also hards. Jock hards. Mag User, Ellis off, and Ads on hards. Let's have a look at that Alfa Romeo.
Oh, it's Ads. Jesus Christ, he's aiming for the middle.
He's used to that host start. Speaking of the host start, there he goes. There he goes. Now they're all coming through turn one. They've done it nice and cleanly into turn two. Oh, there's taps
Bumping
here, there,
rubbing.
and everywhere. But everyone is through. Surely, are we going free for free? Oh my God! There's so many cars side by side down there, and
they're all through again.
They're all through again. Look at it. Oh, I'm so happy.
Better tier 3.
Yeah, Jock gets overtaken there by Collateral Ads, who's lost a couple of places off the start. Oh, Lizard King sending it on Colin. I'm not too sure that was called for. And Colin has to go wide, loses another position to...
Oh, contact. Oh, Henkers has got damage, I think.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Really pulled... Oh, Jack has gone straight on Dynamo down.
Cruiser, that's your fault. Completely. He puts, and then we get to the castle. That's your fucking fault.
Yeah, I think Lizard King got himself beached there, possibly. Either that or my vision was very selective seeing his ghost. So there you go, safety car, we called it.
Jack went straight head first into the... Oh, Lizard King's out.
Oh, good job I was following that, wasn't it? So that's what Lizard King did.
It's the sudden just bang. I was on board with Dynamo Dan and just see him in the background. Boom. I love how you cut the curtains as he crashed, David. Oh, Rob Kelly's out.
What's Rob Kelly done? Has he binned it coming into the pits?
Yes, he has. I see a front wing.
Oh dear.
Jake, David says clean start. Lost his seat jury for that. Oh, it's gone well for the Ferraris. They're both in. Oh dear. Not even tier 3 went down by 3 in the first lap. Oh dear. David's dead. He's given up already. When he done one lap, he's done. Ellis off has survived a lap finally. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, Jake.
I'm not gonna lie. If anyone has jinxed it, it's you who's just said it on stream.
But the biggest curse of the day goes to Cruiser. Just want to say that.
Yeah.
It was going so well. Everybody was giving everyone space. There was a little bumping and rubbing, but. Cruiser, look at, if you're here, get ready for a lot of small talk to 4 safety cars tomorrow.
I've already done the football scores. What else do you want me to do?
We could talk about our days, David.
Nobody wants to hear about my day. Or your day for that, actually.
My day's been very boring. I've just been sleeping.
Updated football scores.
What, they're all done, Yorkie?
I don't think anything's changed.
I know what we could talk about, David. We could talk about the Luton score last night.
me not. Arnold. Ooh, women's international friendlies. Sweden 4. China 1. At the She Believes Cup. Japan 0. Brazil 0. Having just kicked off. The Arnold Clark Club. Arnold Clark Cup. Earlier result in that was Italy 1. Belgium 2. And in that same competition, 61 minutes gone. England 3, South Korea 0.
Up the England.
In the Copa Libertadores, an early result was El Nacional 3, Nacional Potosi 1. And that is over 2 legs. The aggregate was 9-2 to El Nacional.
Jesus Christ. No team might as well not turned up.
Yep, so Nacional Potosi lost 6-1 and 3-1. Who'd have thunk it?
I hope there's more foreign team names because it's going to be quite funny to listen to David pronounce them.
Yeah. Can I?
What?
Can I time out Cruiser for that?
Can I do it? Let me do it.
No, he knows what he's done. He knows what he's done.
I'll do it. I'll do.
He knows what he's done. Sit and think about it, Cruiser.
Oh, what?
Don't mute him. Don't time at him. That goes against his record.
I can't time him out.
Also, you can't time him out because he's a moderator. Dear.
On this channel. You're lucky today, Cruiser.
However, I can, and when I time him out, it actually unmods him.
Do it, David.
It's not censorship gone mad, Yorkie. If you know you're going to be in the chat during my stream, you do not you literally just don't praise, don't say the T word.
I'll pay you a $5 as a Jake to do it.
Alas,
Poor Chris.
I cannot be bought.
Oh, we're going, David.
Yes, I know. I've already. I mean,
and Ellis is going past Jeppo into turn 1. Or is it a mad lunge from a certain Mac user?
Oh, Jensen's lost a lot of places through exit turn 1.
Oh my god,
and it looks like he's
someone's bum
understeering.
drafting.
I don't know if he's got damage. Can't see. Jensen going down at the start. Millsy and Splitter Flipper going side by side. Millsy's had a good start on those medium tyres, as Ads is maintaining the gap at the front on those hard tyres. Razgamer having a fight with all sorts. Ermine trying to go round the outside, and well, he's not going to get the move done, is he? Yes, he is. It looks like Razzle is very close to going into the back of him now as we go through the castle. Take 2, and it's gone much better, thankfully. Breathe a sigh of relief.
Cruiser, you're lucky today, you are, sir.
Don't be mean, Gary.
Oh, hey, was this some fun? Millsy getting past Jensen's
really struggling. It doesn't
Did
look
he have
like he's got damage. He's got both end plates. But he's so
my
close.
God.
The 3 of them. Look at how close they are.
They're bumper drafting. Oh, here we go, 3 wide.
Yep, and Millsy gets mugged by the both of them. Jensen's going to have the space and the place by turn 1. Splitter Flipper doesn't try and outbrake him. Go around the outside, it makes the corner. So, I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe get some heat in his tyres, although doing that on corner exit will help as well, as Jensen looks like he's getting away. Maybe got back in the groove. He's in P5 at the moment. He's 1.5 seconds down from Elisov
Oh.
in P4. Kalatarad's in the pits once again.
Did he hit his wing?
Did who hit who?
Someone.
Who?
Did Ads make a mistake that we didn't notice? Because
Probably.
he was P10. Oh. Well then.
I'm quite surprised you're not just watching him, to be honest, Gary.
I'm not. I
usually
don't do that anymore. He's been that shit this season. There's no point watching him. Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, up at the front then, Ads still leads the way. He's maintaining the gap at around, well, just over half a second. It'll all change when DRS gets enabled, I'm sure. He was losing time to Drepo through that triple left-hander. And maybe Drepo's going to have a look down into the start-finish straight as Jensen slowly catching up to the back of Elisov. Jensen really needs to get back into that 1 second before DRS gets enabled this lap.
I think Jensen's tyres may have been cold when he got underway. That's why he may have been struggling.
Quite possibly the gap at the start is 1.2 and he's not quite made it up, and he's gonna probably lose out quite a bit here in the straight, as Elisov does indeed have the DRS, and well, everyone in front has the DRS. Jensen doesn't. He hasn't been challenged by Split Flipper into turn 3, so we carry on. This is a rather large Jensen train right now. That's not something you'd have thought we'd be saying after the performance in qualifying. Well, thanks for that, Gary.
So I was about to say, I was about to continue. All Jensen needs to do is just keep it clean, and hopefully Eros being stuck behind the people in front of him is going to start losing a little bit of time and allow Jensen to catch back up again.
Well, it's not happened thus far, and yeah, the DRS not in their favour. I don't know what you do if you're Jensen. You're going to be attacked from behind, as Split Flipper does get a better exit out of the corner of Sector 2. Does Jensen have the straight line speed? Split Flipper has the cleaner line through that chicane.
Move for the lead, Jeffo's gone past Ads on DRS.
Yeah, I don't think Ads would mind too much, to be honest, at this point. Drepo does have the medium tyres on, Ads has the hards, so, I mean, as long as he doesn't get too far ahead, I think Ads is in, quite happy to sit here in P2 at the moment, as is Mag User. Splitter Flipper has got the move done on Jensen, somewhere inside Sector 1, I believe. As Collateral Ads, I believe, set the fastest lap of the race. Was that Gary?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yep, just the one that answer will do. Yep, he's set a 43 flat, which is about a second faster than anyone else. That is a clean track for you.
And push tyres.
Yeah, good sake, Gary. Stop making me yawn.
Told you I was tired.
Yeah. I know it'll wake you up.
Oh no. I'm watching some of these guys through these corners. It's just astonishing, especially the front two, how they carry so much speed through the corners.
Sorry, what was that? I was drinking.
I said it's so incredible how much speed the front two can hold through the corners.
To be fair, I'm going to extend that to front three, because Mac User is right with these guys. As Millsy goes to the move on Jensen. Jensen can't do much against that. The DRS so powerful here. We might see him come back at Millsy. Although he's gone a little bit wide of turn 2. And that has allowed Millsy to get a great run off the corner. Ermine is going to be behind, but he's too far back to do anything himself. Wow, okay then. So the pack starting to spread out just a little bit. Magus has lost the DRS as things stand. Going to have a decent sector 2 here in order to stay with the front 2. Elisov, meanwhile, is 1.7 seconds back. Probably just picked up a warning from that corner. Pretty much the only corner you can cut in this, or you can exceed track limits there at the exit. When I say you can cut, it's the only place you can get track limit, really.
You can get track limits going into turn 1 if you go too far on the right hand side curve. Up into tier 3's got that penalties off it yesterday.
Well, fair enough. So Elisov now coming through the final little chicane to finish his 8th lap, which is fantastic given his current record. He is up in P4 as well. Magusa now officially has dropped the DRS of the front 2, and it's not ideal for the Mercedes man, although he's faring much better than his teammate who's on the better tyres, started on pole. He's down in 7th, Gary.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. Maybe his setup worked well in qualifying and now we're in the race. It's not working well on warm tyres. Because I'm watching him and he's gaining through the corners, but once he comes out onto straights he just loses all the time he's gained. I don't know if it's maybe he's running a little bit higher wings. Because I'm watching Irma gain like a 10th or 2 on every exit of every corner.
Yeah, you see it there, gained a 10th out of that one, and well, it's whatever you're comfortable with, but the higher downforce you take here, generally speaking, the worse you are in the race. Let's have a look at the front, where Drepo hasn't quite managed to get the 1 second away from Ads at the moment. He's teetering on the edge around 8.5 tenths. However, we're getting to that point now.
Flag.
The game is round, is he? Has he made a mistake? Not quite sure what he's done there.
He must have spun, but he's got his front wing still intact.
Right, so yeah, getting towards that 1 second gap, but of course he might pull away a few tenths across the lap. And Ads gets it all back right here, and those mediums are no longer fresh.
Dan's gone wide at turn 1 and clipped the wall, but it's survived with no damage.
He's a lucky boy, is Dynamo Dan. And the other Ferrari of Pinkers is currently up in P9 as well. Razagame HD into the pits then. Maybe that tap, that yellow flag not quite so innocuous. And yep, he's coming and fit a new front wing and medium tyres.
Ads are starting to reel back in Jeppo now.
Unfortunately. I
Ermine
thought you took
is
about
now.
the other ads for a second. I'm like, what?
No, and also Ermine is starting to put Jensen under pressure. Now Jensen's tyres are starting to go off.
Yeah, Ermine is right on the back of him. You can tell how much more confident Ermine is into the braking section there. Really gains on Jensen. Maybe a little bit too hot into the corner, compromised his exit, but he is still right behind. He will have the DRS down the start-finish straight. A little bit wide there, but he has managed to get through. It looked like without a lift. Let's have a look to see how close they can get with the DRS down this straight as Jensen comes into the pits, really not enjoying those medium tyres, as Splitter Flipper as well come into the pits, and that seems like a little bit early, that stop, Gary.
He hasn't gone. Oh, he must have had a front wing change. He's sitting there for a while. Yeah, they had a front wing change. I've just watched him put the front wing into the box.
Yeah.
So he maybe did have front wing damage.
Well, there you have it.
Dear. As again is back into the box. And
not to retire, he's pitting again. Okay. Usually when you see people pull into the pits to retire, they just don't care about speeding into the pit lane.
You were saying?
Gary?
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I get what you mean. Like you said, like people speed into the pits. It's just as you were saying it. It's just came up with tired. It's quite funny. Oh. There's a little squabble for P9, 10, and 11. Oh, and 8. Sorry. Jock is no, sorry. Lives is starting to hold up. Colin, Dynamo Dan, and Jock. Maybe Lives is starting to struggle on his hards.
But Colin can't make up any ground. There's more guys coming in the pits. Elisa off the hards comes into the pits. Lap 11. That is bold. I would suggest that Lives has a strong straight line speed. Didn't lose too much time with DRS there as Moolsey onto the hard tyres and Ellis off onto the mediums. He's going to have to take them 15 laps.
That's an arse. Some drivers have done 11 and they're probably already starting to feel the strain.
Yeah, we see ads right all over the back of Drepo. As they come through sector 2 then into the tough braking zone. Left-hander, and the gap at the sector 3 is around 7.5 tenths. Will Drepo come in this lap? Will ads come in this lap? Don't know, but yeah, still plenty to go in this race. And there's only been one safety car, so Drepo stays out another lap then. We see probably around half the field have pit in the last couple of laps, maybe actually no less than that. So Yorkie in the chat saying Ellisoff surely must have had damage to pit that early. Yeah, it doesn't seem a strange decision to pit for your normal strategy. But we'll see what happens in the latter stages of the race.
Yorkie with the keen eye is absolutely correct. Ellis did have a front wing change, and the same with Jensen. Well,
yeah, things, stuff. Who's close on track? Let's have a look at Jock and Dynamo Dan. Very close through the castle section. Jock all over the back of Dynamo Dan right now. These two lost a little bit of time to Colin and Libs in P7 and 6 respectively. And Jock trying to make up for lost time. He's going to try and get past Dynamo Dan down the start finish straight, and surely he's going to have the speed with...
Depo's boxed.
Surely he's going to have the speed with the DRS. And he's got 70% ERS. And as Dynamo Dan comes into the pits, he had 10%. So, yeah, that's the thing. Where does J-Repo come out? He's come out in P6. Still a very, very good stint from the Red Bull driver. Ermine also in the pits. He's going to come out P13. Dynamo Dan. Well, he's come out of the back, and he P14 for Dynamo Dan. At the moment, then, Henker's power sliding his way around the corners. 12 lap old mediums, and well, he does need to pit. He will presumably go back. I think he's going to go on another set of mediums. Actually, he of course did the first lap on the hard tyres, so doesn't have that stipulation anymore. He could be looking to finish this race strong with the mediums. And he's not doing badly at the moment. He's P3. If we have a look at the leader, he's in about 20 seconds. He's going to come out around the same place as Jensen and Collateral Ads. Oh, I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. Get some points on the board for Henkers, who we absolutely adore here in FPRL.
I'm looking at Jeppo. As Henkers does come in, I'm looking at Jeppo right now. He is 17 seconds behind Ads. He now needs to not lose too much time behind Cohen and Libs in front of him if he wants to get back out in front of Ads and not get jumped in the stops.
Yeah, meanwhile, just off screen was Splitter Flipper getting overtaken by Ellisoff, and they're really fighting into turn 3. Ellisoff really wants to keep that position, and Splitter Flipper, surely he's not going for that move. He is not.
Oh.
As the yellow flags are out, who else but Collateral Ads?
He's spun going out the
How
pits.
has he not got disqualified for doing that?
I would have said host
Ermine
advantage.
gets instantly disqualified for doing something similar without hitting his front wheel. And Ads does that. I'm sure he'll thank you for pointing that out, by the way, Gary.
Well, it's gonna be me or you that are gonna point it out.
Yeah, well, Drepo has got past Livs and Colin on his fresh set of hard tyres.
That's him to come in now, which he does.
Yep, so I don't think it's going to be that close on the restart, but Ads will indeed have the fresh set of tyres. Let's hop with Ads as he pulls into his pit box right at the end, of course, with the Williams. Mag user in the Merc right near the front as Drepo comes around turn 1. He's going to have the move, and Livs is just behind. That was a very, very close rejoin.
That's a great stop.
Ads.
Yeah, that's a great stop. If he'd come in one lap sooner, he might have actually got Jeppo.
Yeah, really good stint there from the host with the most. That is Ads 37, of course. Lap 16, Gary. What we haven't done so far, well, let's have a look at position changes. And it's a little bit skew-with at the moment, so it's not the ideal thing to do. Collateral Ads in the pits once again. Yeah, he's got a small thing about a front wing change. Don't know why. Something happened. Livs obviously hasn't pit. Or needs to pit again, I believe. Unless he's planning on not pitting again, in which case, good luck. Do you think the guys here, P3, 4 and 5, do you reckon they're going to try and go to the end?
What tyres are they on? They're on hard.
All
I
on
don't know.
hards,
24,
all 14 lap old.
24 laps they're going to do on those tyres. Well, we saw Groundsy do 28 laps on a set of hards around Bahrain. So it could be possible around here. All we need to do is ask Nigel. Nigel's the expert. Nigel, are they going to make it?
Yeah, Nigel in the pit
always...
lane.
Yeah, let's go to our man in the pit lane, Nigel. We'll come back to Nigel. It seems like we've lost him.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you who never joined the bloody session.
Here's 9, give him a red splodge.
Just not just a red splodge. Give him a proper tone off, because that really makes me.
Yorkie said they might as well and hope for a safety car. Also, David, does it look a bit darker to you? Like the sun's gone?
I mean, it's a little bit cloudy, but I doubt it.
Could we see rain?
Probably. I would.
Meanwhile, Maggie's Maggie's getting past their job. Just quickly while we talk about the rain.
Yeah. So, actually, yeah, it's definitely a little bit darker than it was. I don't know. You never know. Stranger things could happen.
Oh, what was that? Someone just banged into a wall. I just heard that. TS9 said give who or what, and there was a chance of rain near end of the race.
Yeah, well, right now we're looking at ads right on the back of Drepo as the yellows are out at turn 1, and it's Livs. Wow. Yeah, it looks like he's spun coming out of turn 1. However, does he have any damage? Nope. He lives to fight another day, Gary.
Yep. But he won't be happy with that, because that probably will have ruined his tyres and probably forced him to make it stop now.
What did I say, Gary? I said he lives
to
fight another day.
I know what you said. I know, I chose to ignore that joke because it was such a bad dad's pun. But in other news, Ads 1 is really pressuring Jeppo now. He's literally pushing him through the castle section.
Yeah, well, that's one of the problems with this track is you can't overtake unless it's in a straight line.
You can, just be ballsy.
Yeah? Alright, well, you send it up my bloody inside at castle and we'll see what happens, Gary.
Oh no, I won't send it up there then. No, you can't get two. We even spoke about this. I don't think actually two cars can go through there side by side. I think that is literally a corner that's 1 by 1.
Yeah. Speaking of 1 by 1, they're going across the line 2 by 2 as Ads takes the lead from Drepo. And now it's all down to him to try and keep up with the Williams man. Gonna have the better traction, as you saw there off the corner. His DRS is open, and he's gonna be close enough.
Elsie should hit the back of Millsy. Jesus Christ!
I don't know what Ellis is doing there, but I really hope he's not done what I think he's just done.
I don't think he has. I know Livs has just had a moment while trying to get I think Ellis is just trying to get the power down and maybe slink nearly into it.
Yeah, well, Ellis might have hit the back of Henkers though. I don't know. Well, either that or Henkers just lost the rear a little bit. Oh,
Go flag!
Oh,
That safety car? It is! And that saves Colin and Jock. And it probably might save Jeppo as well, because he might be able to box. Softs anybody?
So that 19 and that 20, that's 21. So you have to do
22.
6 laps.
21, 22, depending how long it takes quite a lad to catch up, as he's basically in the first sector.
I mean, it doesn't
But-
take, it's a long lap, it doesn't, it's, yeah.
Here we go. Who's going to go in? They're both in. Mag user
Interesting.
stays out. Colin's definitely coming in.
I think Mag user's taken the best option. Drepo? Drepo, Gary.
Oh dear, the McCanns are going to be double. Oh! They're boxing for Inters. Oh wow, I've called that.
Perhaps they're all doing it to psych you out though, Gary. It's
No,
not
they're all
raining
doing it.
yet.
No, they're doing the Colin from Belgium last season.
Yeah.
They made a fool of me and David.
I think either all like 90% of the drivers are playing a very elaborate
They've all planned
practical
this.
joke on Gary,
They've
or
planned this.
we're expecting rain. Of course, although we are on the safety car, it is very important for all these Inter drivers to be as careful as possible.
The only one who didn't go on the Inters is L. He has stayed out on the set of mediums.
He has to try something.
This is the same thing that happened last season, Becky, in Tier 2, where the rain, they said the rain was coming, and there was a safety car, so we all boxed for Inters, and TJ stayed out on dries. Actually, no, it's the other way around, sorry.
There he is.
It was dried up.
TJ's in the chat, and he's saying
Yeah,
this is my zone.
Oh yeah, sorry, Maggie's as well. I forgot Maggie's. Shut up, Jake. It's not Jake. Sorry, I do apologise. It's Tier 9.
Wow.
And there's the rain. There's the rain. There's the rain. Look, it's starting to spit on the
there it
chassis.
is. So surely
This is not-
Mag user in this lap.
Oh dear, Maggie.
is still on the hards.
It's still a long way back.
Yeah, still a long way back.
Get on the intermediates, lad. Hold the safety card. Stay out longer, lad.
Yeah, and Mag user in the pits then.
Did apologise, Jake.
Right, splitter flipper and Ellis off. Changing positions. Ellis off. Straight back in then, off those brand new mediums.
Oh.
And, well, yeah, he's
Inside of-
going to put the inters on. And David's going to go
A wee.
for a wee.
Yorkies, especially, right? Depends how long it takes to get wet. Not gonna box. I don't know why he's not boxing. I just want to say this, David. No, David hasn't said anything. This is where we find out that everyone else is. It's not going to get wet enough, and Ads is falling for a master stroke not coming in. Everyone's cheering on Collateral Lad, saying, "Go on, lad, make it interesting." This is exactly the same thing that happened last season, where TJ stayed out on Inters, everyone else was on dry, and TJ got an absolute launch on the safety car restart, overtaking all of us. But unfortunately, it dried up in half a lap, and then TJ was just a sitting duck for the rest of the race. But, mate,
He was indeed a sitting duck, and some might say that day he went a bit of quackers.
yeah, because the next race he then got killed by his own teammate Nigel.
Quackers, Gary. Duck. Quackers.
Fuck's sake. A toast to and all that one as well.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And FPRL is sponsored by Dave's Joke of the Week.
Shit joke of the week, get it right.
Oh, safety car is in this app, that's alright, cool.
This is interesting. I'm going to assume that Collateral Ads is not coming into the pits.
Yeah, this is, everyone's saying that Collateral Ads is in prime position here, so keep an eye on him on the restart. Because I don't think it's going to get wet enough. No,
Well,
people are coming in.
Millsy's in the pits.
Coming.
Thing is, Collateral Ads has to be very, very careful.
Yeah, he's got to avoid everyone. He looks like he's got more traction than everyone else.
Yeah, he's going to have to brake
Intermission, David.
super early. Sorry.
Right. Oh no, he's been caught up, and Jensen's Maggie's has gone round. I don't think that adds his fault at all.
Yeah, let's have a look at the lead. Sorry, off the start then, Drepo is trailing from Ads, and all that tyre saving earlier on, all that strategy with the mediums to hards or the hards to mediums has meant nothing, as both drivers now on the intermediates, they've both got the same amount of race to go. The difference is, well, not much. They've both got pretty much full ERS, and well, let's see, shall we? Collateral Ads is a little way off, and it's raining harder now.
Yeah, I can see the wet line now. It's done.
Oh yeah.
It's you can see it splats on the track. He's gonna have to come in. He's taking the chance, and it's just not.
Oh yeah, that's a wall.
Oh, that answers your question. Is it dry?
It was for about half a lap. Where have I heard that before? Good for half a lap.
Poor TJ's probably going.
Oh, Libs, no!
Libs. Colin's out.
Libs and Colin. Oh, that is another safety car.
Oh, that's Ads again.
That bails out Collateral Ads.
And Maggie's as well, because he's got front wing damage.
Oh, what's
I think Colin's actually crashed avoiding Livs' car.
Oh, that is horrendous. FC chat for Colin, please. I know TJ, you're heartbroken. I am heartbroken. The rain is coming.
No, Colin.
And as Cruiser says, that is a complete godsend for the bottom three. Of which Mac User has found himself in. Somehow. What's happened there?
Colin. I think we're only going to get 2 laps of. I think we're going to get maybe 1 more lap of safety car.
Possibly.
Jesus,
The
game's
these cars are way too close to each other.
Yeah, the game's coded to have 2.
Fuck me.
Laps. The dream is over. He ain't lost anything by risking it. To be fair, he hasn't. He's going to get points. His first points of the season. And he did joke saying a guaranteed top 18 finish. And it's like it could be a guaranteed top 10 finish. He can just hold on for 2 laps.
Oh, it still wouldn't be guaranteed though, would it?
Huh.
He did kill Millsy earlier on, and he nearly murdered his own car against the wall, coming through Castle there.
Did he? Did Cat kill Millsy?
Yeah, on the out of turn 2 on the safety car restart.
I swear there was actually a caught up between Maggie and somebody else. and I had to try to get past it. I accidentally clipped Maggie's hat. I don't think there was any.
And then I suddenly stopped caring.
That's safety car number 3, by the way, David. I only one away from the tier 4s last night. Tier 3s last night. You want to be a sponsor, David?
No, I finished my drink.
Do you want to tell everyone what you were drinking?
Fun. I did tell everyone
same
at the
as-
start of the stream as well.
Same as last night. I'm drinking a Strongbow Dark Fruit can.
Lovely.
I don't have to ride to work. I'm getting a lift.
Lovely.
One of my colleagues is so kindly offered to pick me up on the way through my village.
Ah, so it's not your mum.
No, my mum's off on holiday.
Cool.
So one of my
Tell
colleagues
her I
is
hope
going
she has a lovely time.
going to Norwich.
Well, maybe not then. Visit family, of course, because I do know that you have
Yes.
family coverage.
Yeah, my nan and my uncle lives up there with his 8 kids.
Fuck that. Can anyone else imagine 8 little Hay brothers? Running
Their
around.
youngest is about 10, so it's
fuck
not
that.
too bad now.
One of
It's
you
too.
is-
It's not too bad nowadays.
Yeah. I have finished my drink, so I can't take that. And I'm not going to go get another one for 2 laps.
8 Nados. No.
One's
No.
enough. I don't even know his
No.
brother, but one's enough.
I got 2 bucks, by the way.
I know. And I don't know either of them. I do know one of them used the PS5 though, so there is a mug. Although you know the second we start allowing crossplay is the seconds that we allow your brother into this league.
Oh, Jake's telling you what to do. He said, watch reader for crying out loud. Jake, let David control the stream. This is why you're stuck as co-coms.
No, he's got a point.
It's alright, we're waiting for the restart.
Well, here they are, and ads has gone.
Let's just
Mackay
join
has
up.
not been caught out. Jensen hasn't been caught out. He's had a very quiet race, has Jensen. And there's a little bit of kerfuffle in the background. Looks like Ermine getting past Splitter Flipper, but into turn 2. They're going side by side. Looks like there was a little bit of a tap of the wall from someone there. And the Alpha Tauri of Ermine doesn't be getting in front of Splitter Flipper. Splitter Flipper.
Oh my god,
I mean,
the carnage.
Yeah.
Mine's been knocked around by Splitter.
That's not ideal from Mr. Splitter Flipper. Upset about losing his place, but has decided to carry on going. So we are in definite full intermediate conditions. At the moment, Ads leads the way from Drepo in P2, Jensen in P3, Jock P4, Ellisop P5, Henkers up in P6, Matthews recovering actually quite well into P7. Splitter Flipper in P8, Collateral at P9. At the moment he's going to pick up 2 points, which would be infinitely better. Oh, as it looks like Splitter Flipper's made a mistake on the exit at Castle. Maybe he was dropping
Some would
back
say,
to let
some
Ermine
would,
pass.
some would say that's
Oh,
karma.
Ermine, no! He's killed Millsy. And Ermine slows down to allow Millsy pass, and that allows Splitter Flipper to get past both of them. But Splitter Flipper Nearly losing the rear there as it's so slippery on this game.
What's going on? The back.
Yep, Jensen meanwhile is going side by side with Jock. Jock is now having to fend around the outside. He brakes late, makes the corner. That's a good defensive move there from the McLaren driver. Jensen drops down to P4.
Oh,
Then Ellis is in the wall.
Oh, that was an audacious dive bomb.
There's an RKO.
Jensen's got no front wing.
Oh, Jensen's got no
front
wing.
That's why Ellis is trying to get past him.
I mean, no, Ellis was trying to get past him because he forgot how to brake. There's no way he can tell from there, unless he's got someone in the party with him. There's no way he can tell Jensen's got no front wing, unless he saw the incident happen.
He might be listening to the stream.
What?
Ellis is listening to the stream, so he might know now.
Oh, good for him. But he is still stuck behind. We saw it last night, though. There was a drive with no front wing. It was a McLaren, and they couldn't... You know, they were defending pretty well. No front wing doesn't necessarily mean the end of your race here. Which is a very strange thing to say. The ultimate in straight line speed as he goes for the inside into this... Oh, no. Brakes.
Oh, he's hit the wall again, Jensen.
That's fine, you can hit the wall all you want. Ellis offers gone for the move. Very compliant by Jensen, but they've come together. Jensen forced off on the exit.
Oh, they've hit!
The contact continues and they've hit each other. And that is not ideal from the two of them.
P6.
As
Ads wins.
Takes the win. Drepo takes P2. Jock takes P3. A great result for Hinkers in P4. Mag User recovers to P5. Collateral Ads. Not only does he not get a penalty, Gary. P6. Collateral
Well,
Ads.
it's quite hard not to get a penalty. It's quite easy not to get a penalty around here, by the way.
Have you forgotten who we're talking about, Gary? It's
Oh,
collateral
Jesus.
ads. The four
Miles,
things
yeah.
in life.
Sewer at the end. What a shit show.
Absolutely, what a shit show. And I understand why you don't commentate anymore, Zilla. But I do appreciate you turning out to watch.
Come on, Zero, join me on a Sunday. Come on, you know you want to. You ain't got nothing to do.
He literally
Come on,
doesn't want to. And I literally don't blame him. If Tier 1 was this bad, can you imagine how bad Tier 4 is?
It'll be a fun time, Zero. Come on,
It won't
join
be fun. But literally anyone.
Come to Daddy.
There's going to be 22 people in that lobby feeling very disappointed after 2 hours.
Come on, Zero. Come and join David to watch David race. Come on. At least watch it for David. Give David.
So anyway, that's who won. That's who didn't win. The race director. There's your race director. There's your incidents. And there's your pit stops. Front wing, front wing, front wing, front wing, front wing, front wing, front wing. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I wonder how many
Someone
wins came off
shoot me.
David. How many wins came off?
So one thing I really hate about being commentator or a spectator in a lobby is you're literally at the mercy of the game. How long it takes for you to get back to the menu from here.
Fucking ready up, you pricks.
I mean, that's a bit mean.
I hate when people don't press A.
Well, that's two.
I hate when people don't. I have invited Jock, but maybe Jock won't join.
And as I clearly put less effort into this than Gary does, I'm only going to put the winner's car up on screen.
Why not? That's your thing to do. It's my thing, I mean.
Yeah. Members Lounge. Is Jock saying anything in here? I don't know. We'll give it a minute. You know the score, Gary.
In a minute, someone's pinged me. I'll see if it's someone pinging me, let me know that they can't join the commentary. For interview, sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, David. No! Stop it, David. Are we all ready to
For
go?
those of you not in the know how I am constantly pinging Silverside Boy now in the Members Lounge, I don't think Jock's joining us, so I think as we've got 2 people in, you should do them both, Gary.
Oh, really? You bastard. What? Because I made you do 2 yesterday, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jock's not here. Well, we'll quickly go over Jock's race. I can't remember when he actually started. I know it was in the top 10. He managed to keep himself out of trouble for most of the race. And I think right at the end, it was a bit of a mad scramble for the last couple of laps after the last safety car. And Jock's managed to come away unscathed and take a good P3 for the McLaren boys. But anyway, we'll go to our first guy that's actually here for his interview, Jeppo, finishing 2nd place after having a long race-long battle with Ads, but unfortunately has not taken the win today. Okay, I've just got a message from Jock. Just got your invite on the phone. Yeah, he can't do it. Sorry, David. Anyway, Jeppo, will you feel a little bit disappointed that you weren't able to keep Ads behind, especially after leading most of the race?
Yeah, I mean, Art had really good pace. Was in the mediums and he was on the hards, and he didn't even had to push to stay in my DRS. So yeah, I knew he had a bit more pace, but yeah, I'm still very happy with P2. But Ads deserved to win today.
Yeah, we'll quickly run for your qualifying as well. How was qualifying for you?
Our quali was okay. I had decent pace. I messed up a lap in Q2, but it didn't really matter. But yeah, overall, pretty good pace.
And our final question will be the same ones that we were asked last night. Obviously, round 5 is round Imola. Obviously, this famous Emmanuel Grand Prix. Can't pronounce the next word. Obviously, it's been just returned back to the game in the last 2 games. Are you looking forward to Imola? Or...
Yeah, I'm good at Imola, so it's a decent track for me. Yeah, should be fine. Looking forward to it.
Just so David's not completely not doing anything. David, anything to say to Jeffo?
Hi. Thanks, mate.
And now we go on to our race winner, Ads 1. Up the Williams again, 2nd race win in a row. Calling it now. 2 more Williams need to take the full house for this week. Is our winner, Ads 1. Ads, are you there?
I am.
Mate, what a drive.
Thank you. I mean,
may have been helped from that host start of Dreams. Yes, we saw it. But we'll go through your qualifying. Got caught out at the end of Q3, didn't you there?
I would say so. It wasn't. It was quite a cautious lap because I did kind of bottle the first one, getting damaged. But I mean, P3, I knew I'd be able to definitely put in a fight for the win, and I guess the start kind of helped a little bit. But yeah.
Obviously, later on in the race, after I think midway through the first stint, Jeffo did get past you on his mediums, and he did mention that he definitely knew that you weren't pushing to hold on to him. Obviously, you made your stop 3 laps after he did and just come out behind me. Did you know at this point that the rain was coming, or did you think that it just was there may have been a slight chance of the rain coming at the end of the race?
I think with the rain on in the garage, we didn't even know it was actually gonna come when it did. So when we found out that it was gonna rain towards the end, starting on hards is definitely going to be the way to go. And just reacting to whenever Drepo pitted, I know the outlap on hards is horrific. So as long as I just kept a decent pace, I knew I'd be close to him coming out the pits. And obviously he had a little bit of traffic as well, so that played into my hands. And then with the rain, I was just constantly checking the weather report, and as I knew it was getting like, the next few laps, I just took my time overtaking, managed to get ahead before the rain came, and yeah, just controlled the race from there, made no mistakes, and took the win.
Yeah, and same question to you as Jeffa was. Final question is, Imma, what's your thoughts on it for next race?
Absolutely horrific.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the last season around Imola, I think I lasted about 3 laps before I spun into the wall. So,
Oh dear.
not looking forward to Imola at all.
Oh, well, you better hope your teammate's back next week. We need to continue on this Williams domination.
No, he hasn't showed up 4 weeks in a row. Can I have a new teammate?
TS9, you heard the man.
Thank you.
Give me a new teammate. David, anything to say?
What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, show it on the stream. Show it on
I
the
think you
stream.
have to. I think you have to show him.
You've shown it now.
No. You show it. You've pointed it out now. You've pointed it out. You've got to show it. Lot of the time, it usually says offensive content, and then it usually isn't. It might just say cock or something, because I know it usually.
Select button. The 2 window button.
Yeah, the 2 windows button.
I'm
What
waiting
is it?
to see what it is.
Ads.
Oh. All right.
Jensen, that's a very, very, very
Well, the thing
bad
is-
sportsmanship.
When I heard you got a message from him, he added me as a friend about 2 seconds later, so I'm not sure what to think.
Space. Jensen, what the? We're going to be having words later, Jensen. You can't be saying that to my teammate. Fucking old man. I think there might be a penalty on the way to Jensen. Unsportsmanship conduct.
I've had my mic muted for the past 5 minutes, but never mind.
Have you not? Has no one heard you talking?
No, oh well, don't care. But they've obviously seen on screen. Yeah, mixed messages being given from Jensen there. So, yeah, fair enough. That's one way to end it. But of course, one thing left to do. So it is over to you, Gaznado, to give us your driver of the day. No pressure.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to give it to Jock.
Did it. Dun. Hey.
I think it's Jock. I think Jock deserves the driver of the day.
Any
They
reason
forgetting
behind
that-
that?
Keeping out of trouble and getting a podium. Wasn't in the fight for a podium all race, but has kept himself clean and taken the chance he's got and taken a podium.
Yeah, well, fair enough. So Jock is the CoComs driver of the day. Congratulations to him and the other podium sitters. That's all we got time for tonight. Tune in once again tomorrow for the Tier 2 race with Cruiser and someone else. Can't remember.
Cruiser fraud.
Cruiser and Locker, I think it is tomorrow. Yeah.
It is.
So tune in for that, and of course on Sunday we have the Tier 4 race. I can't put it on this scene because you can't hear Gary on this scene. So I'll swap back to here just so we can sign off, and then yeah.
Don't need me to sign off.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I've been David Loleface, joined by.
It's your boy, Silverside.
And thank you very much. See you tomorrow.